wonder if you know what Fats Waller standard that was, because I didn't play the melody. I played an improvised right-hand melody line over the basic structure of the tune for 8 measures. Now listen to it again in its original form. That's right. I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling by Fats Waller. And we're going to talk this segment about melodic improvisation within the stride style. Now I'm going to stay away from grand pronouncements about what is improvisation, because it's a term that is all-encompassing in practically every area of music, going back to the Renaissance and J.S. Bach and coming up through Keith Jarrett and Chick Corea and just about anybody else that's making their living in jazz these days. Improvisation is taking the original structure of the tune and changing it around to give it an alternative to the original melody. And what we'll do now is I'll play you a few bars of I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling as an improvised single note melody line, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, now if I can remember what I just did, that's another thing about improvisation. That's the flip side about it, is that once you play it, it's gone. You don't remember what you just did, but I think I do. And what I did here is on the E-flat chord, I used some very familiar Fats Waller figures with triplets. Now see right there, I'm staying with, for the first 8 bars, I'm staying with the structure of the tune. The left hand is playing the same chords and accompaniment as it would if I were playing the direct melody. But I'm changing the right hand to come up with a different idea. Now we can try something again for another 8 bars, completely different. There's another example of using a combination of single notes and octaves. Let's try one more. Now each one of those examples, we did different things melodically with the melody in the right hand. I never really approached the original melody in any one of those 3 examples. And like I say, the downside of improvisation is that when you're trying to explain to somebody what you just played, you can't remember what you just played because you just played it. It's like a stream of consciousness that runs through your mind once you've developed the technique, and you'd be hard-pressed to figure out exactly what it is that you just did. So I could say that in doing those 3 examples in this tune, that I made use of different types of melodic invention to stay within the style. I didn't play any bebop lines, and I didn't play any blues figures. I stayed within the style and within the chord progression, but came up with a different idea each time. Let's try a whole chorus, including the bridge, and see what happens. First 8 bars I'll play will be the original melody.